We're now looking at Unit Standard 242813. And this says, explain the contribution made by your own area of responsibility to the overall organizational strategy. So the word explain means that you are going to consider a bit wide and deep what is the role that you play, what contribution do you make in your area of accountability, and how is that going to fit in to the overall organizational strategy. The concept of strategy comes from the world of war. Generals would have a plan. They would need a plan to win at all costs, because the consequences of losing could be devastating. So too, directors, CEOs, and generals explore the strategy to win, taking into account the future plans and available resources and the perceived threat to a country in war, but in terms of a company for the business. The different levels of management would have different roles to play. Top management set out the strategy. Middle management work out the tactical plan. And first line management work out the operational plans. What is the vision? What is the vision they have, which will inform their mission and then inform their strategy? So companies develop their mission and vision statement, and they hang it on the walls for employees to see and espouse, and for clients to see and expect, and hold the company accountable. Consider your company's vision and mission statements. The vision is where we want to be as a company, and with the King Commission 3, advocating the triple bottom line concept of profit, taking care of people, and taking care of the environment. A lot of vision statements have changed to embrace these values, and consequently their way of doing business and dealing with their staff and the environment reflects a sensitivity to this. The mission, the driving force, the purpose helps us strive towards the goals that will help us be successful and fulfilled. Consider the vision and mission statement of Pick n Pay. We serve. With our hearts, we create a great place to be. With our minds, we create an excellent place to shop. Are you on a mission at work? So, from the strategy, all the plans cascade down, and every level of management, planning, organizing, leading, and controlling must be taking place. If you can imagine a pyramid, the base made up of operations that supports and executes the strategy, which is broken down into its component parts to make it easier to control. Strategy is management's game plan, which tells us why we are doing what we are doing, where we are doing, and how we are doing, and when we are doing it. Where will it be growing to in years to come? Will the products have changed and improved to meet the changing market's demands? How will it change or adapt to maintain customer satisfaction? Are we thinking ahead with forward planning, being proactive or reactive? It gives us our purpose or meaning, our mission. This should inform our department's goals and your contribution and how you see your contribution. Once the company has developed its strategy, it has to be incorporated into the business plan, and the various divisions, HR, marketing, and operations would have to have their business plans to support the company's strategy. We can have the best strategy, but if we have not selected the right staff, if they do not espouse the vision and mission, if they are enthusiastic but they are not trained to deliver at the company's high standards, we will not achieve our strategy or plan to win. The present is certain. The future is uncertain. To navigate from the present to the future involves taking a certain amount of risk. We need to take calculated risks to enable some level of control by minimizing the risk. Having a strategy that has been carefully thought out with all the expertise available gives a company the competitive advantage. Your department's strategy must align with the company's strategy. The common starting point, as discussed earlier, is the vision and mission and value statements of the company. This informs and gives the direction to formulate the strategy, the winning formula. Every department, knowing where the company is coming from and informed through its declarations, needs to align with all the other cogs in the well-oiled machine with synchronicity and synergy. If the plan of action for one department is flawed, it could affect the whole company. That is some weighty responsibility for the managers, and this needs to be communicated to the staff. They are stakeholders in the success of the business and the architects of their future. So this speaks to the leading role in the management function. Do you encourage your people to follow because they know what you expect of them? Because you have communicated you believe in them, not patronizingly. You have ensured that they're equipped to do their job well. You acknowledge their input by giving honest feedback of praise in public and correction in private. You ask for their input of how they believe you could support them in being better.